It's David again with that custom 22 arc build. If you missed the first video, it's got that Falkor LW7 lightweight action, proof research carbon barrel. We ended up putting a J. Allen G5 or Generation 5 made by MDT stock, and then night vision bridge. We got the bag rider. We did a B&T RBS suppressor on it, and we got a sky pod out front. We're going to do a bore sight right now with the Leupold Mark V, that 3.6 to 18 with the CCH. Just kind of get it bore sighted right now, then we'll get it on paper and see how it goes. The way I like to bore sight is I like to find an object down there, a target or something downrange, that I can look through the bore and see, and then bring the reticle to line up with it. This one's probably not too far off. We did change scope rings, and of course it's on a different rifle, so we're going to make sure it's dialed in. The nice thing about the J. Allen, if you don't know about those stocks, the cheek piece has a cutout for the bolt to come out of, which is super convenient. The downside is the cheek pad's still above the bore, or just in line with the bore, but MDT and J. Allen, they thought about that. They made a quick release to pull that cheek piece off, allowing us to get a straight line inside of that bore, and we can look down through that bore. So I have a target out there. It's probably 50 yards, so we're going to grossly line that thing up, and I just got it on a bag right now. Most of the time I throw it on a bag with a nice steady rest, or throw it on a tripod. Either one is fine, just something that you can manipulate it. So I'm going to get down here, look through the bore, and line it up with the target I have downrange. And I want to make sure the black around that bore is centrical. So move your head around and you'll see that target move around, and you'll see the rifling in the barrel. Just take and make sure that it's equal rifling around that black. The black around the hole or around that target is consistent, and you should be looking pretty straight down the bore. I usually like to move it just off of the target and then back down, just so I know where the edges of the targets are, so I can get a good representation of where it's going to be. Then I'm going to come up into the scope without bothering this, and I'm going to look, and it looks like we need to move. Looks like we need to move left a little bit, and I might be a couple tenths high, so we'll pull our cap off. If we need to go left, we need to go away from us. So we're going to just double check our position here one more time. Go up in the scope. Okay, that looks pretty centered there. Let's double check here one more time. I like to settle that bag just a little bit if I'm on a bag. Just make sure I look good there. Make sure we're center of that target, and then I'm going to look one more time and try to find the upper edge. Put it right at the top edge of that target. Verify I'm at the top edge. Looks like I need to go a couple tenths down. And it's not a perfect sight in, but it's going to get us on paper. I like that for now, so I'm just going to cap it. No, I'm a couple tenths under. Then we can slip it back together. We'll set a target out there to 100 yards, shoot a confirmation target, and kind of go from there, just see where we're at. Thanks a lot for staying tuned. If I have some shots in this video, I'll put them in right after this, but if not, make sure you hit subscribe, and then we'll see how this thing shoots.